Thanks so much for joining us on this Monday afternoon. In just 4 hours, we'll begin to learn information about Tuesday's election that we normally would have had almost a week ago.
Clerks across the state will, for the first time, begin reporting results from the April 7th spring election and presidential primary. Our Ben Jordan is looking ahead to how that process will play out today. Ben, good afternoon.
Vincent, Susan, the Milwaukee Election Commission says it's received nearly 800 absentee ballots that were postmarked after the election date. All of those ballots are going to be rejected, but here is where things get tricky. Milwaukee election leaders still do not know how to proceed on nearly 400 absentee ballots received without a postmarked date due to errors by the Postal Service. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled absentee ballots had to be mailed by April 7th and received by today. The Milwaukee Election Commission says some absentee ballot postmarks were illegible, others didn't have dates, and some didn't have postmarks whatsoever. That means election leaders can't prove those absentee ballots were mailed by the deadline and their time to decide is running out. Milwaukee Election Commission Executive Director Neil Albrecht says he's been in daily communication with the state, the Wisconsin Elections Commission, and the U.S. Postal Service for guidance, but they still do not know whether to count absentee ballots received without a postmarked date.
The state and I have been in communication on a near daily basis with members of the post office to try to understand what the significance of this postmark is and whether it was something unique to the post office in terms of a branch or multiple branches using this specific type of a postmark to confirm that the ballot was received by Election Day.
Here in Milwaukee, 97,000 absentee ballots were requested. More than 75,000 have been returned. Nearly 19,000 people voted in person last Tuesday in Milwaukee. Local and state election authorities plan to release the results of the last Tuesday's election after 4 p.m. today. However, those results will be preliminary. Reporting live, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.